Hey folks, back in the garage today doing service work on our 2004 Dodge Ram 2500 with a 5.9 Cummins. Just one little thing I'm wanting to do, get ready to replace the fuel filter and stuff. But going to replace the fuel rail pressure sensor. This is a common rail Cummins. And we've not been having any trouble per se, but the truck does have roughly 220,000 miles on it. No performance issues. Have been getting just some slight variations in fuel pressure on our gauge. So we're just going to, as a maintenance type item, go ahead and replace the fuel rail pressure sensor. It's not hard, just have to be careful. Use a little common sense. These trucks do run at a fuel pressure, in the tens of thousands, around, depending on your level of performance, 30, 40,000 pounds of fuel rail pressure. So you want to be sure that you let your truck set for a couple, 3 or 4 hours. Be sure to let all the residual pressure bleed off. As an extra precaution, disconnect your batteries so there's no chance of somehow the key are getting cut on and you getting cut in half with a spray of high pressure fuel. But it's pretty simple. So we'll get right into it. Change the fuel rail pressure sensor. All right. So first thing you want to do is this is your connector here for your fuel rail pressure sensor. These are our leads going to our fuel rail pressure gauge. So you want to disconnect that. And the harness is a little bit short, so you want to go ahead and disconnect your boost pressure sensor also, just to give you a little more extra room. And that could be a little hard to get to. There you go, just pull that off. Your wires will tuck here out of the way. There's your fuel rail pressure sensor. It is a 27 millimeter. So you can take your socket and be doubly sure that you have let the truck set and bleed pressure off, because it could cause serious injuries if you get hit with that pressure. So we'll just break that loose. Could be a little bit of fuel come out of it, but probably not. There's a little cup area under the pressure, under the sensor. It can hold some fuel, but not much, if any. And there's your fuel rail pressure sensor. It is a machine surface seal, so there's no kind of gasket or washer or anything on it. You just have a precisionally machined surface that mates to the fuel rail to create a seal. And we'll look here. As a Bosch, says more than likely the original. Could have been replaced sometime in its life at the dealership. It's hard to tell. It is an original type product. And there is looking down at the orifice where the sensor goes. Just want to make sure there's nothing there that could cause a problem. Make sure it's a good clean surface. I said before, around here I use all Napa parts. I just feel like they're far superior to Advanced and AutoZone and other places like that, especially on electrical type parts like sensors and stuff. And Napa also has several lines within themselves of levels of quality parts. On electrical stuff, I tend to go with the Echelon, however you say it, line. Sometimes a little more expensive, but I've had great luck with it. But this is the Napa Eklund fuel rail pressure sensor. There's a look at the part number. This is going on a 2004 Dodge Ram 2500 with a 5.9 Cummins. And get it out here and let you see. It's designed just a little bit different because they did upgrade the part from 2004. It has that flat surface there. No sealer, no washer, no nothing. Be sure there's nothing on the threads. And we'll just start down in our orifice. Get it run up tight, and then we'll torque it. Alright, this sensor does torques to 52 foot-pounds. So we'll get our torque wrench up here. 27mm socket again. There we go. 52 foot-pounds. And plug your harness back in. Alright, and that's it. Finish up our oil change, our fuel filter change there, and then we'll start her up and verify for no leaks. Okay guys, got our service wrapped up there, and got her fired up, and no leaks. There's the sensor, no leaks, good. And fuel pressure did stabilize. We're getting a more constant read now. Right there, about 6. Right where it's supposed to be. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. Replacing the fuel rail pressure sensor on the 2004 Dodge Ram 2500. Pretty straightforward and easy. Just remember, if you're going to try this yourself at home, to be sure to let the pressure bleed off for 2, 3, 4 hours, because that residual pressure could hurt you if you would be hit by it when you loosen the fitting up. So I'll show you again. Let me find it. I'll show you the part again, part number from Napa. Dig the old one out of the trash here. It is a Napa Eklund part. Part number is 2-260000. And I say around, I always try to use the Napa Eklund parts. Always have good luck. They seem to be a little better part. And so that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and give me a like. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.